Uh-oh. Why am I not appearing? There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Hello there. For those who are new here, I'm Nethyr, the external boss, a VTuber. I am current. So this video, sorry, scuff. And also, it's been a while because I'm back from vacation, so it's kind of like I need to get back in the groove of things. But today we're gonna be learning Godot by remaking Flappy Bird in Godot itself. I already set a few things up and I have the video ready for that. But let's go ahead and get started. Honestly, I'm kind of low energy today. I just kind of want to relax and chill. And also, if you hear a little bit more clicky clacky in the background, I got a new keyboard. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. For those who are just arriving, feel free to let me know how your day has been. I hope you all had a wonderful week so far. Or well, I hope you all had a wonderful week last week and are starting to have a good week this week. So yeah, let's get started. Gaming, not gaming, but game dev. Okay, and as you can see, the Godot interface, and then I already set up some folders because you have some assets and scenes. Although scripts and scenes are kind of like the same thing, sorta. But for now, I just have these. And then we also have the video to play, which is on this side. Whoop. That's myself. That is the wrong one. I realized that. I was like, wait a minute. That's awkward. This is what I was looking for. I wanted this to pop up. So we're going to go with this tutorial by Cody with Russ. I wanted to try this one out just to see. I feel like it can be hard to figure out what tutorials are really good to follow and just go from there. So yeah. Okay. Gonna make it a little smaller so y'all can see the title a bit. And let's see, is that a little bit more visible? I hope so. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. The audio is not correctly set up. Here we go. There we go. Let's start back from the beginning.
Hello folks, in this video I'm going to show you how to create this Flappy Bird clone in Godot. If you want to follow along, the code and the assets are all on my GitHub, which is linked in the video description. I start off with a blank scene and create a basic node.
Okay, that makes sense. But I noticed that he didn't choose like a 2D scene, 3D scene, or like any of these. He just chose other nodes. So I guess we're just gonna go at a basic node. Go from there for all scene objects.
Rename it to main and then save the scene inside the scenes folder.
Okay, so that makes sense. Rename to main. And then save scene as, save it within the scenes folder, save it there, done.
Next, I'll add a 2D sprite node as a child and rename it to background.
Sprite 2D, gotcha, add child node, it's 2D. And then we're just going to rename it to the background. Yeah, just background.
Drag over the image called BG from the assets folder.
Okay, BG for the assets folder. And then we put it into the texture of said. Yeah, so this would be our background for the game. Okay.
Folder into the texture property and it will show up on the 2D view. Next, go into the project settings and set the window size to 864 by 936.
Okay, so we go to the project folder, project settings, and then we set up the windows. Window. Yeah. And then we set it to 836. 934, I believe? Let me double check in the video. Dun, dun, dun.
Next, go into the project settings and set the window size to 864.
Ah, I switch it. Okay, 834 936. And let's make sure this is correct. Yep, looks correct to me. Okay. Close. Actually, how would it look if I just played it? Oh. Wait. Let's do that one. And then select current. Let's see how it look. Okay, it currently looks very off-center. We have to realign it. But at least we know that the main scene is selected as the playable scene.
By 936. Adjust the X and Y offset of the background image to position it correctly on the screen.
432384. 432 and what's this? 384. 384. That way it's aligned properly there, and you can see it when you play it. Like so. So that will be the whole screen. Although I'm not so sure why I have the extra space. Probably to readjust it a bit. Is it too high up? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Something's up with the size of this. I'm gonna adjust it. Possibly? Or maybe I have to do a different kind of adjustment.
If I run the game now, we can see that background image being shown.
Oh, okay.
Create a new scene with a character body 2D node.
Okay, a new scene. I'm assuming as another child, so we're gonna do... Wait, new scene.
Run the game now, we can see that background image being shown.
Mm-hmm.
Create a new scene with a character body 2D node.
Ah, I see. Okay, create new scene, and then a character body 2D. There we go.
Rename it to Bird.
Burb. The name is just a bird. Huh? What? Eh? Interesting. Oh, okay. It's still there. It's still there. Okay. If anything, though, I won't add texture just yet. I'm just gonna follow through and see.
And save the scene in that same folder. Add the animated sprite 2D and collision shape 2D.
That's right. Animated. Right, 2D, and then the collision. Because we want to be able to collide it. So let's do... Do you want collision shape or collision polygon? I feel like collision shape is fine. Let me double check if it's the correct one. Yeah, that's correct.
Create a new animation and then drag over the 3 bird images. Then change the name of the animation from...
Okay, so we're gonna edit this one. Oh, after I save the scene. Let's save scene. Save scene as, in this one, as bird. It has been saved. We are going to go ahead and get this animated. So you're going to put this in the animation set. Drag it over here to the sprite frame. If it wants to. And new sprite frames. Load. Assets. Well, wrong one. That was the wrong one. Huh, interesting. It won't let me drag and drop? Huh. Except it tells me to drag and drop here.
Create a new scene with a character body 2D node. Rename it to Bird. and save the scene in that same folder. Add the animated sprite 2D and collision shape 2D nodes. Create a new animation and then drag over the 3 bird images.
Oh, okay, that's right, dragon. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you do create the new sprite frames, right? And then you access said sprite frames in animation, then drag these over. Okay. Maybe just load and then assets. No. Interesting. I am trying to drag them here. It is not working. Hello? What is happening? Okay, ordering. Stability, transform. Huh? Oh. Is it? That's not it. Oh, is it this one? There it is. There it is. Okay. I have to click on it. Then I could drag it in. Okay. Little pixel frame.
Then change the name of the animation from default to flying.
From default to flying. That'll be important when we code for this. Okay.
For the collision, create a capsule collision shape.
Okay, and then we're gonna add the shape for this little orb. The shape will be a capsule on this side, so capsule. Then just expand it a bit. It'd be really unfair if the collision was like really large. It won't let me. Huh. Salvi, hello! Likeable, no, don't break my walls. Rude. I'm just trying to make the collision shape. I'm thinking in my head, do I want to make it accurate to the original Flappy Bird with high collision so it feels unfair? Or should I actually make it a decent collision? Boy, hi Salvi, how are you? And Likeable, how are you? Well, too bad. No walls means no protect. Damn, to be like, oh, the Iron Mouse emote, cute. She's honestly one of my favorite VShojo members. There are others that I'm into, but when I saw Iron Mouse and her singing, oh my goodness, so good. Let me see here. I don't like how high it is. Okay, let's see how much he does it, though.
Rotate it 90 degrees.
Oh, well, hello, Nethyr, how are you? Hi, Tenguris, I'm doing well. I'm a little bit on the downside because I kind of miss being on vacation. But other than that, I'm definitely in a better spirit. Net, what's your plans for Spooky Month? For Spooky Month, I'm still thinking. I technically have something Halloween adjacent for this Friday. A date with death, a little dating someone. But any set plans for Halloween? Not too much, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna be kind of busy. But I am thinking about maybe getting a certain horror game that is a classic. Because I'm kind of curious about it. And when I saw footage of it, I was like, this kind of reminds me of RPG Maker games. I kind of want to try it and see how I feel about it. Oh, I am sorry to hear that. Here's a head pad for you. Thank you, Tengurus. Thank you. I'll be fine for the most part, but I'm just like, I notice I'm in lower spirits for some reason.
And then size it to match the image.
Wait, huh? Okay, so I'm trying to make it fit that better, right? But, okay, what if I, no. I want to make it rectangular. Yeah, like this, right? But for some reason, with this one, It won't let me. Huh? Eh? Okay, I guess I gotta stick with the circle. Fine, circle. We're gonna make it unfair. We're gonna make it as accurate to Lethal No, not to Lethal. To accurate to Flappy Bird as possible. And you want me to play Lethal Company? See, the thing with that is, I need multiple people for that. I cannot play that game alone. I'm good. I'm good.
Now we can add a script to the bird scene. We'll define a few variables from the beginning.
Oh, those are the variables. Okay, so we are going... I'm going to save the scene. Kill S. And then we are going to make a script. Yeah, we're going... No, we're going to add it to the script folder. Where is it? Huh? Do I not have it here? Let's see, script. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? There we go. And create. Oh! Interesting. So it already has it? What? Okay, we're gonna double check this stuff.
Gravity will determine how quickly...
Ah, Corvo, hello! Hiya, welcome! Oh, thank you for the posture check. Oh my goodness, I am slowly... I was in focus mode. I did not notice. Just play with community. Easy peasy. I don't know. I have to keep that... I'm not too sure about that. I might... That sounds good for game nights, but I don't know about streaming it. I'm not good at horror games, you know this. There's literally a short on my YouTube stating why I'm not good with horror games. So we're not...
The bird drops, max velocity will limit the max fall speed, and flap speed will control how much the bird jumps up. Play around with these numbers to adjust the physics in your game.
Okay, interesting. And then my code for some reason pops up with all this. What, Stinky? Who's Stinky? How dare you? What made you conclude that I'm stinky? How dare you? I shower every single day. I am not stinky. I take offense to that. I take good care of my physical body that I borrow. I take good care of it, okay? I agree with that guy over on the red side, dude. That's literally you, Corvo! That's literally you. You don't have to stream it if you want it. Just only game night and no stream. Think of it as a break day. I have to see. Because honestly, like, it's kind of been busy for a little bit. Like, yeah. Okay, I'm just typing in the variables I am defining. We're not doing 6,000. That would be too much velocity, I think. Oh yeah, the flap. Flap speed constant int equals -500. Is it working? Yeah, that accepts that. And then variable flying, variable falling, and then the constant. I'm totally a different person. What do you mean? Corvo, really? Really? You're doing that to me? Yeah. Okay, vector 2. Then 100 by 400. Parentheses acting up. Falling needs to be defined by a boolean. I need to understand what booleans are. Possibly. Oh wait. Let me delete that. Equals false. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Honestly, like, with horror games, I'm very picky about it. So one of the horror games I am looking at for fun, is Silent Hill 2. A remake of it is coming out, and I'm like, that looks interesting. And I've heard many legendary things about that game. So I'm like, oh, if it's gonna have a remake, I might as well try playing it, right? Anyway, sorry for not popping in here as much as I should. Been super busy. Honestly, fair, I've been really busy too. My IRL has been quite hectic. But now I'm taking the time to like just hang out and learn coding. Specifically learning Godot because I really want to try making stuff here, and I'm learning quite a bit. Like, okay, I need to have the assets folder ready, the scenes and the scripts, and then I need to basically edit these properties on the right and go from there. So, pretty good learning so far.
The flying variable is a flag that is active as long as the bird hasn't collided with anything. The falling flag is active when a bird hits a pipe and falls to the ground. Start pause defines the coordinates of the bird at the start of the game. The ready function will fire the reset function, which...
Oh, okay, he's skipping forward. Alright, I'm pausing, and I'm just gonna type it here based on what I'm seeing, because I'm like, whoa. So we're typing the function, so when it's ready. Okay, and then reset. Huh? Okay, this one will be function reset. Since we need to establish that. So when falling equals false. Flying equals false. So this is setting up what happens when you reset in the game. And then set rotation. Okay. To be honest, I'm making my first game right now, so I should probably listen to this stuff a bit more. Oh! That's so fair. Because honestly, like, I think one of the best ways to learn game dev is to learn how games have been made in, like, other people's projects. Because if you just start right off the bat on your own, and you haven't, like, set a game plan on what you want for your first game that you're making by yourself, it's kind of hard to figure out what you need to do. So for me, by following these tutorials, I can figure out, like, okay, what are the best, like, what are some guidelines I should follow whenever I'm making a game? And clearly with Godot, understanding nodes and scenes is super important here, and the relationship between them, and how nodes can have child nodes. Because basically, game dev is all layers, and it's important to learn the order of them. Otherwise, like, it can go really wild really quickly. And of course, like regular coding, like constants, variables, functions, understanding that. This one is actually the most difficult part for me, but I can understand the layers. The layers are going to be fine with me. It's just this language that I'm trying to understand. Like, how do you determine when you need a constant versus a variable and such? So, yeah. Okay, let's see here.
We'll reset the flags and position the bird correctly, as well as reset any rotation that has been applied. Physics process will handle all the bird movement.
Ah, okay, I remember seeing this multiple times. So the function physics process delta, I remember delta is like the frame by frame, this is what it's supposed to do. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and type that. Oh wait, false position. What did I do with that? Huh? Oh! Duh. It was just combined weirdly. Okay. And then this will be function physics process delta. I really like how it fills it in for you. I appreciate that. Let me see here. Can go from there.
First, check if the bird is in the air and apply gravity. We will also apply terminal velocity by limiting the velocity to the max vel variable. As long as the bird is flying, rotate it and play the animation. Else, if the bird hits a pipe and is falling, rotate it to face down and stop the animation. Then run the move and collide function to move the bird. A final else statement will trigger if the bird isn't in the air.
That's a long if-else statement. Hi, Idrish. Hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm just following the tutorial by Cody and Russ and just learning as I go from here. But right now, we're establishing the physics process, so basically when it's flying or falling. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and then I'm going to try digesting this and see like if I understand. What I really appreciate about this tutorial though is that he explains like what the code means in human terms. So we're finding the velocity based on y. Let's see, plus equals gravity times delta, and then of course you terminal velocity. So the terminal velocity thing here, what I'm saying, I'm like, oh, that's actual physics. I am not as familiar. I never took a physics class in my life, so I'm like, oh, I don't know what that means. Dot y max underscore vel, and then the velocity of this said y equals max vel. Interesting. Okay, and if flying, you set the rotation. Oh, these are some terms I'm not familiar with at all. Oh, okay. And then another set of parentheses. So to rad velocity dot y times 0.05. Okay. And then it's a $sign animated sprite 2D dot. Okay. And then the else if statement is when it's falling, and that would be set rotation P1 it seems, or is it PI over 2? Yeah, that's for the two pipes, and then $sign animated sprite 2D dot stop. So you stop the animated sprite for 2D from doing whatever it's doing. Also, I realize I misspelled it. You have to be really careful on how you spell things, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. Ah! Also, I'm trying to get used to this new, okay, cool. You stop it, and then from there, you move and collide. The velocity type. Okay, something like that. And then else. Oh boy, there's a lot of else's. Okay, else. Well, not a lot. It's just there's a lot in one little section here.
Where we just want to stop the animation completely.
Okay. Okay, and then after that, you stop the animated right 2D. You stop. Okay.
Lastly, define a function to allow the bird.
Okay, final function, it flops. Oh, function flop. Function flop. Velocity.y equals flat underscore speed. But yeah, what did chat say? This is good. Live stream while you learn helps you learn faster. Yep, it honestly pressures me to like keep going because there are eyes looking at me. I better do my thing. Like if I dilly-dally, I'm not gonna get anything done. And also, I feel like this is a good way to encourage other people to code. Because hey, if you're seeing someone coding and you're trying to learn to code, we can learn together. And I think that's really fun. But I appreciate that you think this is good. Because honestly, like, this has been helping me a lot. Because, like, the fact that I coded... Yeah, I coded 2 games so far. That's pretty good. It was honestly very hard for me to even get to that point. So I'm like, okay, Doing this is helping me. Let's keep this up. Like, if I can code at least like 10 games or like at least 5 games by the end of this year, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty awesome.
To flap and fly
Okay,
upwards.
flap.
If I run just this scene with F6, we can see the bird coming up on the screen. Now back.
Okay. Let's see if the bird comes up on the screen, because that's what matters. Control S. And then let's see the board. Board? That's not board. Identify velocity, not to. Oh, we have not declared velocity? Hold up, really? Did I skip velocity? All the best. I am sure you can achieve your goal. Thank you, Idrish. Also, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Man.
We can see the bird coming up on the screen isn't in the air.
Okay, so I did not establish velocity? I mean, I did the max velocity. Or am I supposed to velocity.y? Where do you set up velocity? I was reading this.
Where we just want to stop the animation completely. Lastly, define a function to allow the bird to flap and fly upwards.
Huh. So at 3126. Oh, it's because it's a capital V. This is what I mean by the typing really matters. Because if it's not the same as everything else, the code complains. And it doesn't show this specifically, but I'm sure it's fine, right? I'm sure it's fine. I hope. Huh? No. It's not doing its thing. But hey, at least you got the flap speed, right?
If I run just this scene with F6.
Oh, with F6. F6. How to... can I see it here? No. Can I play current scene? How do I do that? Oh, F6. Okay, there we go. And it did not work. Okay. Oh, I spelled this wrong. Right to D.stop. There we go. Because I accidentally capitalized a P. And that gets in my way. Let's try it again. Wait, that was the wrong one. Function 6. And it appears! So the board works. The bird is functional. It just floats though. It is a little floaty. Let me see here. Where is my video?
We can see the bird coming up on the screen. Now, back on the main scene, instantiate the bird scene to bring it in.
Okay, so we go back to main scene and then we instantiate it. Instantiate. Yeah, use this button. And then we bring board in. And now the board is in the scene. Yes, there's the bird.
Best way to make money on
What? What the fudge? No!
online is not affiliate marketing.
No! Ads! Stinky! Get out of here!
Script to the main scene. We will begin the script with all the game very.
What? Oh, we make a. Is that what?
The bird scene to bring it in. Now we can add a script to the main scene. We will begin the script with.
Begin the script for the main scene. We're gonna change this to. May I ask, how did you get your avatar to appear on the screen? The one on the bottom right. Oh, so I currently use a software called Godot Mini, and you can add in PNG files to make it look like it's to make sure that it moves when I speak. But if you want the link to it, I can get that really quick for y'all. I got this on itch.io. And what's cool is that there are many different ways to get an avatar on the corner to appear. Okay, here you go. I'll put it on this here. So definitely check it out. I really like it so far because like it's not too heavy on my PC and I could just have it here and stuff. So yeah, definitely recommend checking it out. And if anyone needs like any VTuber related advice or like they want to know about the software that I'm using and such, just let me know. I'd be happy to share. Okay. So we're gonna change this to scripts because I want a main script. And then create. Okay, function ready in the process.
All the game variables.
Oh, that's a lot of game variables. Okay, so we're gonna add a game running, the game over, the scroll, the score. I've been lost for a while, but hi, I'm still alive. Hi, Third World, hello! Welcome back. I hope you've been doing well. I am coding Flappy Bird. Let's see. Yeah, scroll speed int equals 4, screen size vector 2i, variable of the ground height, variable pipes. It's an array. Oh, so if it's an array, I'm just gonna make them appear over time. Bestie, I'm doing fantastic. Certainly. I'm a little bit concerned, but I'm glad that you're here at least. Because you're usually not this energetic, so I'm like, something is up with Third World person. But as long as you're alright, that's what matters. Variable game running. I can be concerned about people here. Humans are quite fragile after all. Game over equals boolean. And then variable scroll. That's kind of cool that you could just establish a variable and the engine would just like, I understand what this means because that's a common feature in the game. And I'm just like, wow, that's so nice. You're so smart, Godot. I'm silly. Scroll speed int equals 4. Variable screen underscore size, the vector to I believe, and then variable ground height. I can't spell height apparently, but that's okay. We all make little mistakes here and there. Variable pipes equals array. And then constant pipe delay. The pipes are delayed. Int equals 100. So, defining the speed of how the pipes appear. It's really fascinating how a computer can just like, oh, I understand this language. Boop, 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 boop. And it does the thing. And I'm like, wow. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Pemi O, hello. Welcome on in. I'm Nethyr, the external boss, and today I am coding Flappy Bird and Godot. Oh, thank you for the stretch. I need that. For some reason, my alerts are not sounding off, and I'm like, why are my alerts so quiet? What the heckin'? So I might miss some people like following and stuff, I'm sorry, but if you just say hello in chat, I'm more likely to say hello back. Cause that's how I work. But hello, welcome.
The first two are flags to determine the game state. Next, a scroll variable that we'll use to move the image.
Did you try refreshing that's something I should do. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. I mean, it's more that I'm finally able to catch one of your streams. Life got way more interesting and time demanding. So pretty much everything is getting better. That's good. That's good. Okay, I refreshed the alert. So if someone does another alert, that should help. And thank you, Shadow Wolf, for mentioning that too. Yeah. Okay. So Russ is going to explain all of these little features here that I just coded. Yeah. Gotcha, Kapamilya. Yeah, salamat.
Images across the screen smoothly. Then a score variable to track progress. Scroll speed is a constant that you can adjust to make the game slower or faster. Screen size and ground height are placeholders for now, but we will come back to these. Pipes is an array to allow us to store all the pipes that we create, and then a couple of final variables to control the pipe generation. We will look at these in more detail once the pipes are added. The ready script will fire the new game function. This function will define or reset the starting variable.
Okay, so define the reset. Okay. So under here... Oh yeah, a function ready is gonna have the new game, and then we define the function. Ah! Boyo! Hello, boyo. Welcome on in. Oh. Tasting. Okay, so blurp works, but I don't know about my alerts. Hey, Brex! Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, yeah, there's... Oh, I don't hear the alerts, but the alert does play. So that means my advanced audio properties for alerts are not... There we go. Okay, now it works. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I need that. Thank you. Thank you. Rex says, hey Sensei, just stopping by to say goodnight. It's been a heck of a time adjusting to college. Hope everything's going good for you. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Brex. I am surviving. I have been feeling like drained, but that's why I took a vacation last week. The key part about dev stuff, troubleshoot. Yeah, development is always about troubleshooting. But we are going to have new game, a function, and then we're going to define the function here below. Yes, something like that. Let me see if it's the correct details. Yeah, so, oh, new underscore game. Okay, let's do that. New underscore game. Yes, define that. And then to define it, we're going to have... So this is going to reset the variables every new game. So if the game running is false, if the game over is false, the score is 0, and the scroll is 0. So let's see here. Game running equals false. Oh, I press the enter and then game over. Interesting. It's not aligned, and that bothers me. Game over equals false. Score equals 0. Is my keyboard acting up when I press enter? That's not a good sign. I just bought this keyboard. I specifically bought a Keychron K10 Pro, and I really like how it feels. It feels very luxurious to me, and it was only like $100, and I'm like, that's not too bad for a mechanical keyboard. So I'm like, this is so good, and it's my first mechanical keyboard ever. So I feel like even though my keyboard died, I treated myself to something that's pretty decent.
And run the bird's reset function to get a red.
Oh, bird reset. Ah, okay. It affects specifically the board. The bird dot reset.
Ready. Then we create an input function. First, check that the game isn't over, then look for a mouse click. When the game first starts, the bird is stationary until the mouse is clicked.
Okay, so the function. We're gonna do an input function. I believe this is to detect any like input with a control. So, for example, a keyboard. So if I press the mouse button, the left mouse click, it will make it jump. So that's what I'm assuming it means. So function underscore input. Oh, input event. And then colon. So if the game is over, this false. If event is input event mouse button, and then another if events dot button underscore index equal mouse button left and event dot press. Interesting. Did I do this correctly? This one does not seem correct. I need the colon. There we go. That one's now correct. Put that in.
So the first mouse click should start the game, and the subsequent mouse click flaps the bird wings. We add a check to see if the game is running, and if it isn't, then we use this first mouse click to start the game. If the game is already running and the bird is flying, i.e. it hasn't hit a pipe or the ground, then flap its wings. The start game function will start the game, set the bird flying flag.
Okay, let's add that code real quick. So let's see here. Event pressed. And if the game is running equals false, then I would start game. Else, if the bird dot flying, then bird flaps. And then we're also going to define the function of the game. What's happening with start the game? Oh dear, order. Okay, that's fine. Start game is not found. Interesting. Huh. I gonna resolve that afterwards. Oh yeah, it's because I haven't defined start function game. And then I need to add the game. Start running. I don't know why, but looking at this code, I feel like it's kind of redundant. Just looking at this, but because a lot of the terms are used over and over again, so I feel like, oh, if I establish the game running variable, the stuff like that, it feels like I'm using a lot. Okay, go here.
True and flap its wings, and now we can see that.
Okay. Hey yo, coding stream. Yeah, coding stream. Hi, Toy. Is that how you pronounce your name? How are you? Okay. So yes, it's true, and if it's true, then the bird flap. Bird dot flap. Do you like that? Okay.
The bird in its starting position, but as soon as I start to click, the game begins and the bird moves up and down.
Okay, so that's how it should look when I Flappy Bird. Don't worry about it. Pronunciation is hard to explain since it's from a tonal long. Oh, but I'm doing well. You? I'm doing pretty decently. I'm just learning. Although I did preface that I'm not feeling the best of spirits because honestly, I kind of wish I was still on vacation. Vacation was very nice to me and it made me realize why vacations are important. So I'm just a little sad that my vacation has ended, but other than that, I'm all good. And I need to sneeze, but I'm trying not to sneeze because honestly, I'm very embarrassed about my sneezes. So I hope I don't sneeze this time. Okay, so gonna Control S, and then we are going to see if this works. Let's see how the bird. What? Oh, non-existent function flap in base character body. Oh, you're back in school now? Oof. Yeah, okay. What's happening? Something with the bird flap? Hello? Interesting. Also, so far, a lot of the code seems inefficient, but I think for tutorials usability is more important than absolute efficiency. That's fair, yeah. Because, like, this feels very repetitive. And I feel like the fact that I know that now means I'm actually learning coding. That I know, like, okay, this feels inefficient. Like, you can clean it up a bit, but I'm not certain on how to make it more efficient. So, that I have a sense now of cleaner code. Slowly but surely. That means I am growing, so I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm already detecting, like, this feels redundant. You know? Okay. Bird flap. Okay.
Next, create a new scene.
Not just yet. No. We're going back. We're going back.
Then look for a mouse click. When the game first starts, the bird is stationary until the mouse is clicked. So the first mouse click should start the game, and the subsequent mouse click.
It's good to remember how relaxing your streams are. I'm glad that my streams are relaxing because I like to bring that kind of feeling, especially after a long day of working. You just want to relax, right? If you want me to teach you general optimization and coding stuff, I'd be so down. Oh, really? That'd be pretty cool. I just need to think about things because when it comes to like collabs and stuff, I like to keep it a little bit more strict because I'm honestly a very shy person, and I have a tendency to go mute and quiet if I'm around people that I'm not very familiar with in VC. Now, if it's a stream, I feel like it's okay because I'm mainly talking. Oh, I don't mind if it's in private. Oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh yeah, for those who are coders though, I teach people code all the time, so we don't need to collab. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. Function process delta. Okay.
Click flaps the bird wings. We add a check to see if the game is running, and if it isn't, then we use this first mouse click to start the game. If the game is already running and the bird is flying, i.e. it hasn't hit a pipe or the ground, then flap its wings. The start game function will start the game, set the bird flying flag to true.
Did I establish flap already? I tutor comps at my college. Oh, that's so cool. I used to like have a tutoring job where I help with writing, so and it's such a fun job too. I love helping people with writing stuff.
And flap its wings.
Okay, so the flap, I'm looking at my errors here, right? The errors I have is one of them is at function. The other, yeah, it says start game, but I established it here. So it technically should exist. Right? Yeah, start game. Unless, let's try deleting it, and then let's see what happens if I do this. Yeah, just go from there. Let's see. Oh, nice. I'm an English minor as well, so definitely can relate. Although I only tutor Comp 1 in Asian American Studies and English. Oh, okay. Okay, that's awesome. Let's see. Bird flap. Yep, we have bird flip flap. I don't like how it's aligned like that, but I have to accept that, I guess. Start game. Got that down. Alright. What else do I need done? The flap, though, I'm kind of confused because have I established flap already? No, it doesn't seem like I have. But I'm trying to understand this one. It's a breakpoint. Can I remove the breakpoint? Okay, let's see here. Oh, it's not responding. Would it be okay if I join your Discord and add you for a possible future Godot 101 tutorial thing? Yeah, sure. I'd be down. I believe the link to my Discord server is in the description itself, so feel free to click on that. Wanted to ask since you said you were shy. Yeah, I'm on the shy side. And I feel like, I do have a couple other friends that, yeah, I don't think the Discord ping works. I honestly need to reconfigure them. Yeah. So this one's not working. I'm gonna close that. Can I close that? Okay. If anything though. Let's see here. Where's my Discord, actually? Where's my Discord? There's my Discord. There it is. And Discord. Yeah, I see some people have joined in. Cool. I do have another Discord server. I definitely want to share this one because this one is specifically for those that have been like, have more programming experience. I definitely recommend joining this one because I am part of this VTuber group. But let me get the link for it real quick. Okay, so this is the Discord link for specifically nullptr Live. It's a VTuber tech co-op, and I am part of it. But let me share here, so feel free to join this one too. They're a pretty cool group of people, very, very experienced with coding. And honestly, I can go to them, but I sometimes feel shy. So that's why I'm like right now focusing on self-learning. If you need help debugging, just let me know. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. So debug session. Alright. The parameter delta is never used in the function process. It is intended. Interesting error. Okay. Let's see how this is. It does not move. Okay. Invalid call, non-existent function flap and base character body 2D bird. So it's because you do not have a flap. Oh! I put flop. It's supposed to be flap. It's supposed to be flap. Okay. Okay, I know what I did wrong. I did wrong here. It's supposed to be flap. Okay. I am smart. I have figured out why my code is wrong. Oh, have you seen the Godot open source demos? I have. I've seen the documentation of it and looked through a bit. At least for the beginning. And then from there, I was like, I do better if I'm just like following along a tutorial and just go from there. Which might be really good if you want to deconstruct things as well. Ooh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I've seen a couple of them. I've seen the JRPG demo, and I'm like, ooh, I do want to make a JRPG in the future. Flap speed. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna control S this one. And then hopefully, when we're back in main, okay, that it's playable. And it flaps! It flaps! It floops! Okay, my whole issue... Where'd it go? Okay. Yeah, so it's flapping now. I am quite happy with that. It's just like... Well, wow. The gravity is really good. Okay. This makes me happy. I'm getting serotonin. It's very cute. I've been meaning to submit a demo to the repo. Oh, okay. Oh, wow! What? Hello! Thank you for the follow! DX Sander, welcome on in. Okay, so our bird is flapping. That's pretty good. That's some progress right there. Whee! Okay. Gonna close that. So we debugged it. Control S. And then where is my video? I want to play my video.
Now we can see the bird in its starting position, but as soon as I start to click, the game begins and the bird moves up and down. Next, create a new scene, add an area 2D.
So a new scene, and then it's gonna be an area 2D. What are we gonna do with the area 2D?
Node called ground, and 2 child nodes for sprite and collision shape.
Oh, it flaps, it floops. That was it. I see. I'm glad that caught your ears. It floops. It's cute. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with simple things. Like if you give me food, I'm happy. If you give me money, I mean, money is a means to get something, but honestly, I don't like touching money because a lot of people have touched money, and I don't like germs. I think germs are stinky. Yeah. I'm gonna get to coding my own thing since I have some time, but I'll poke you to see when you're free. I won't be free tomorrow since I have a coding tutorial session with another VTuber on Tuesday. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Although I do need to disclose that my schedule is kind of busy because outside of this, I have a full-time job. And that full-time job is working in games. So I'm kind of surrounded by games. So, yeah, I am surrounded by many interesting things happening. Let's see here. Okay, so this is gonna be the ground. So we need sprite 2D and the collision shape 2D. Collision shape 2D. And then I wonder, does it matter the order of this? I feel like it doesn't, in a way, but I've always seen people add the sprite first. From what I've seen. So this one, okay, let's put it above there for now. I'm assuming with the sprite 2D, we're gonna add the ground texture. Let's see if I can do this by myself. Can I do it by myself? Okay, there it is. And then let's scroll out, and then with the collision shape 2D, probably choose a rectangle. Yeah, rectangle shape, and then we are going to expand the collision. That's what I'm guessing is gonna happen. Okay. Lamau, no worries. I have like a single class on weekdays. Oh, so like I'm very flexible schedules. My schedule's very tight. I have to say that. I have to disclose it right now. I have a very tight schedule. Even outside of this, I sometimes give advice to college students on their career. That's how busy I can be, along with getting more familiar with the product I work on. Node order does matter slightly. Okay, cool. Lower nodes will show above higher nodes unless you have Y layering. Y layering? I don't know what that means yet. Interesting.
2D. Load the ground image like before and position the area at the bottom.
Oh, that's what I forgot, the position. That's what I forgot. Okay.
Of the window.
Wait, I need that position though.
2D. Load the ground image like before and position the area at the...
Okay, positioned. Positioned. Is this a transform? Yeah. Okay. 8, 5, 2. Where'd it go? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. And then from there...
Bottom of the window. Then offset.
Okay, and then offset. So, where's the offset? Oh, it's in the sprite 2D. Okay. Oh, am I supposed to do it here? Am I? Did I do it correctly? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna tap back.
See the bird in its starting position, but as soon as I start to click, the game begins and the bird moves up and down. Next, create a new scene, add an area 2D node called ground, and 2 child nodes for sprite and collision shape 2D. Load the ground image like before and position the area at...
Okay, so position the area 2D to 852. Okay, and then you click into sprite 2D.
Bottom of the window.
And then the sprite 2D will be the offset.
Then offset.
Okay, so this one has offset. That does not seem right. Okay. What? Huh? Oh, it's at the X. Okay. 864. Okay, cool. Y layering is an option under canvas options, which makes lower items go on top of higher items. Which is good for a 2.5D game, since if you're closer to the camera, you should show up on top. Oh! The order of things. Option under canvas. I'm trying to imagine it in my head. The way I'm imagining it is with Paper Mario. Is that what you mean by 2.5D games? Also, if you're not seeing your messages, like, literally on stream, I separate my YouTube chat and my Twitch chat, so I'm responding to both. Just for context. Okay, so that looks correct.
Set the image X coordinate and create a rectangle collision shape to...
I knew it! Okay, I did some of this by myself. Let's go.
While we're here, we can add a script.
Okay, and then we add a script. Actually, yeah. Wait, what? The collision shape, though. Oh, okay. The collision shape is not fully aligned, so let's realign it. And I want to make sure it's even. If it's not even, I'm unhappy. Ooh, it's a little bit higher than I thought. Okay, so like right there. Go. Hi, Savvy. How are you? Okay. Seems like it's perfectly better aligned, except for here. So we're gonna fix that. Yeah, 2.5D is like Paper Mario or any RPG game, really. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, what I also think of Disgaea, at least the older ones. Since you're not looking at them from straight on or from top down. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. And then Control S and I boot. Oh. Oh wait, I forgot to name it. No. Okay, so we're gonna name it ground. And then we are going to save the scene. Yeah, we're gonna save it here. And then we're gonna add a script. We're gonna put this in the script folder. Yeah, gonna create it there. Then we have this to play with.
To detect collision. Create a signal called.
Okay, we're gonna play with signals. So delete this.
Hit. Go
Signal
into the collision
hit.
shape node and
Oh, into the ground node. Okay. We're going to do signal hit. Then we go to this node. Yeah, this node, is it? No? I do want to make something like a little RPG, but I'm not sure yet. Oh, you're heading out now? Or is running now before I instantly blurb about tech again? Alright, good night. See ya, Toylan. Thank you for coming by.
connect the on-body entered signal
Okay, on body entered signal.
to emit the hit signal.
The on body entered signal. Okay, so we're going to make signals. So I click on the ground and then we are going to select the on body. Oh wait, am I in the right one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, we have the signal hit. And then is it one of these areas? Oh yeah. Then on body entered. Yeah, something like this. Okay, I did it. And hit.emit. Hit.emit. There you go.
Save the scene and then instantiate it inside the.
Okay, save the scene and then instantiate it. So Control S. We saved it. Then we go back to main. And then we instantiate the ground. Go. And then let's see how it looks. Where is the ground? Yes, perfect. I'm going to guess we're going to add the scroll components of this. Let's see how that looks.
Main scene. You'll notice the ground image is twice as wide as the game window. To give the impression of endless scrolling, the ground image is slowly moved to the left. Eventually, when it gets to the end of the image, the whole thing is shifted back to the starting position, and this is repeated over and over to make it seem like the ground is scrolling infinitely. To set this up, we need to get the screen size, which we do inside the ready function. Then,
inside the ready function. Okay.
inside the process
Wait, go back. I need to copy that.
get the screen size, which we do inside the ready function. Then,
Okay, so the screen size. Let me get that in. Within the main. So it'll be right here. And this will be called screen size, which makes sense. It is based on the window. There we go.
inside the process function, we first check if the game is running, and then increase the scroll variable.
Okay. And this is within the main. Okay.
Once we scroll past the width of the screen, reset that variable back to 0 and start again.
Okay. Let's copy that. So at the bottom here, we're going to establish that if the game is running, then the scroll. And then we reset the scroll. And that will happen if the scroll is greater than or equal to the screen. And that means the scroll will be set to 0. Not 90, 0. Okay, and then did I do this properly? Yeah, seems like I did. And then Control S. Go to save. I love how logical this all is. Me too. It makes my brain happy, honestly. Like, there's an order to things, and I'm like, okay, it makes sense.
We can then use the scroll variable to position the ground node.
Okay. You move the ground node. I like to add the comments so that when I look back at my code, I can understand it. Okay.
Now when the game is run, you can see the ground scrolling along, and it will continue repeating this indefinitely.
Okay. Let's save this. Alright. And then does it work? And it does work! It moves! Oh, but the collision does not work. Oh. Yeah, the collision does not work. Because we have not coded that part. But hey, we are getting it to move. Hi, Purple Fish. Welcome on in. Welcome. Hope you've been doing well. Right now, we are slowly getting through our coding. And the Flappy Bird is flapping. And the ground is grounded. And shows that there's movement happening here. The next thing I believe is the pipes and generating said pipes. And then I believe after that would be the score. Whoa, that's so cool, right? Right? This is awesome. Like, it looks exactly like the Flappy Bird that I remembered when... I remember Flappy Bird coming out on mobile, and I would play it so much. It moves. I can feel the sense of its success even from the other end of the screen. I'm just really happy. That's why I like coding so far, because it feels very rewarding. In a way, it kind of feels more rewarding than playing video games itself. I just like seeing things getting made and seeing how people react to it. It's very fun. I hope that one day I can make a little game on my own and like share it with people and see people play it. That would make me pretty happy. Although, right now, I've had a couple of my games played already, but it's not something that I made on like an indie basis. It was made in a AAA blockbuster sense. So it's a very big team effort, and I do feel serotonin from that, but I think it's a different kind of serotonin to work on a little game by yourself and then see someone just enjoy it. It's just like, wow, I gave them some fun, even for a little bit. But yeah, I basically want to feel the serotonin of like working in indie and working in AAA. I've already felt the serotonin of working in AAA a couple times already. I'm kind of getting a little jaded, not gonna lie, but I'm still very happy with the fact that I can make people happy with what I worked on. And I saw how people were happy with some of the game, with a certain game that had a beta over the past 2 weekends. And on that beta, I already reached level cap, so I got all the beta rewards, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. Sorry, I'm very mesmerized, just like tapping and it going, so can't help it. Okay, let's continue. We are almost halfway there.
Now we'll add the pipes.
Yeah, I know it. It's gonna be pipe time. So Control Shift N. Yes, we are adding the pipes. We are adding the pipe, and I'm not so sure what's gonna happen. So what I'm thinking is gonna happen, we are gonna set a node We are going to name the node. Then we are going to set the collision for said node. And you didn't tell me. I like to keep it a secret sometimes, but it's kind of like an open secret, you know? I've just been playing the beta by myself for the most part because I just wanted solo time. And like, there's a certain part of that beta that I helped on. And I'm very proud of myself on the thing that I helped on. I won't say what it is just yet because I feel like I shouldn't say it until it's fully out. So yeah, I'm just happy that I work on things that make people happy and that people enjoy playing. Like that's the bottom line. Like the fact that I make things like that for a living, I'm very happy with my life so far. Of course, there can be improvements, but the fact that I can make things and make people happy with the things I help make is pretty nice. I don't know if I've shared this with people, but I didn't really think I would get that far in life. So the fact that I can do something that can make people happy is pretty rewarding. And it makes me happy that I kept going.
Create a new scene and add an Area 2D node.
Okay, so this will be also an Area 2D node. Okay. I guess anything that it's like you interact with as a player will most likely be an Area 2D. But I feel curious about the other nodes as well. Like, when will those nodes be used, you know?
Switch back to the 2D view and rename the node to pipe, then save the scene.
Okay, we saved the scene. Save the scene as pipe.
Add a 2D sprite.
And Salvi, when the game comes out, we can play together, okay?
Sprite node and 2 collision shape nodes for each pipe.
Oh, wow! Okay, so there's gonna be lower pipes and upper pipes. Alright, got it. Okay, so the collision shape and then sprites? 2D? I'm guessing? Hello? I'm not so sure.
Switch back to the 2D view and rename the node to pipe, then save the scene. Add a 2D sprite node and 2 collision shape nodes.
2D sprite node. Okay. 2D sprite node. 2D. Oh wait, is it sprite? Yeah, so we're gonna add 2 of these. And then from there, we're gonna add 2 collision shapes. I'm specifically layering them right underneath the 2 nodes here. Although I'm kind of wondering why it's shape instead of like a polygon. Kind of curious on the logic here. Okay, we're gonna control S. There we go.
For each pipe and load in the pipe texture for both images. Flip the upper pipe vertically and then adjust the Y offset of both pipes.
Okay, we're going to add the textures, of course. So that will be the lower. Go to the inspector, we add the texture for said pipe. And then same thing here. And then since one of them is a lower, I believe I flip it? Is that what's happening? Now the bird will be in danger. Yes! Yes. Endangered by the concrete jungle. Yes. Or will green concrete jungle?
Both images and 2 collision shape nodes for each pipe and load in the pipe texture for both images. Flip the upper pipe vertically and then adjust the Y offset of both pipes. both images. Flip the upper pipe vertically and then
Flip the upper pipe vertically. Huh? I'm trying to imagine that in my head right now, and I'm like, huh? Huh? I'm not so sure what's happening.
and load in the pipe texture for both images. Flip the upper pipe vertically and then adjust the Y offset of both pipes to give the gap that you want.
380. Okay, we're just gonna go with there. So transform position 380. Okay. No, that's not what's supposed to happen. Okay, you are probably not at 380. You are probably at 0. And then do I flip you? What? No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Huh? Can I flip it vertically? What? Huh? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out like the textures and all that. So that's lower. You are probably 380 because you're for the lower part. The upper is at 0. Uh-huh. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. What did I do? What did I do? That's, can we change it? Okay. The upper, lower. Okay, I'm gonna fix this up as I go on. Because my brain is like going crazy a little.
I use 380 and negative 380 for my offset.
Oh, okay. So flip V, right? Okay, that makes sense to flip V. Okay. Okay. And 0, 0.
Then create a rectangular collision shape.
And then, upper is negative 380. Okay. Negative 380. Okay, I'm confused. Yeah, negative 380 is centered. Okay. But what about this one? Does this one need to be 380 as well? And then, oh, is it the offset? Oh, okay. Okay, so centered 380. Okay. And then, let me see here.
380 and negative 380 for my offsets. Then create a rectangular collision shape, 380 and adjust and load in the pipe texture for both images. Flip the upper pipe vertically and then adjust the Y offset of both pipes to give the gap that you want. I use 380 and negative 380 for my offsets. Then create a rectangular collision shape inside each of the collision shape nodes and adjust the size to match the pipe. Repeat the process with the remaining collision shape.
You could have done a polygon! You could have done polygons in a shape! Okay. Alright. I'm a little confused on the way he phrased things, so that's why they will now just be stuck like this. Yeah, because right now I'm trying to understand, like, how did he space it out like that? I'm trying to copy it exactly as possible.
Along, and it will continue repeating this indefinitely. Now we'll add the pipes. Create a new scene and add an area 2D node. Switch back to the 2D view and rename the node to pipe, then save the scene. Add a 2D sprite node and 2 collision shape nodes for each pipe and load in the pipe texture for both images. Flip the upper pipe vertically and then adjust.
Flip the upper pipe.
Adjust the Y offset of both pipes to
And then set the offset of both pipes to 380.
give the gap that you want.
So this is supposed to be 380.
I use 380 and negative 380 for my offsets. Then create a rectangular collision shape inside each.
Yeah, do you see this? What's happening here? Like, they're all... What the... Flip page region. So if I put this at negative 380, there we go. Okay, and then if I do this one, okay, I changed this one to 380. There we go. That is exactly what I was stuck on, which was silly, but I did it. I better understand that. And then I add the collisions. Yes.
Each of the collision shape nodes and adjust the size to match the pipe. Repeat the process with the remaining collision shape nodes until both sections of the upper and lower pipe are accurately cut.
Okay, alright, we're going to deal with this now. Okay, so this is the upper. We ignore the upper. For now, let's just focus on the lower half. And then we are going to add a collision shape. So this will be the top part. A rectangle. Where's my collision shape? Huh? Where is my rectangle? Where is my rectangle? What? Hello! Thank you for the follow! Let me give another follow over here too. Thank you, Toylan! Welcome! Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the... Huh? Oh, I can't see it because... Duh, of course. I am silly. Why am I so silly? What? Okay, where is it? Okay, there it is. I can't find things. I am a little bit too silly for my own good. How's the coding star? Pretty good. It's scrolling now, and the bird flaps. Now I'm adding the pipes. That's what I'm trying to do here with the collisions right now. Although it's silly, like I could literally have a polygon collision, but instead it's telling me to make two rectangles, which is silly. I just think it's really freaking silly because like I could just have one instead of two. That's good. You're making progress on. Yeah. Good old progress. And it's like I'm kind of irritated about how inefficient this is, but this is helping me learn the steps. I think normally YouTube tutorials are made to be easier to understand and not optimized. Yeah. Yeah. I can't help it. I get annoyed. Because, like, I'm understanding how code works. So soon, these tutorials will be obsolete for me. And I'm like, welp, it do be like that. So this lower one is all good. To make sure I don't get confused, though. Boop. And now I will work on the upper ones, and then I will edit this collision. I followed the tutorial when I started my current project, but I had to rip out the old tutorial code because it didn't do what I needed it to do. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, got that collision, and then this collision. Rectangle shape. Boop. Let's edit this one a little bit. And then let's edit you. And then go here. Okay, and then boop. There we go. And then Control S. We're gonna save that.
Covered with collision shapes. With that done, we can add a script which will have a hit signal. Then
We can add a script. A lot of the time I've noticed that tutorial code also doesn't care much for expandability or optimization or etc, since rarely does it sprint out to become something larger. So the scope of a lot of these make it hard to go further. A lot since of course some tutorials do account for that sort of thing. Ah, okay. Good to know. But I think it's good for its purposes. Let's see here. So you want me to make the code for a pipe. So we're going to add the script. Yes, 100%. Scripts, we're going to create that. Okay. Delete that. We're going to have signal hit, I believe. And then we're going to attach some signals, I believe. That's what I'm guessing. It's better to not overwhelm beginners with thoughts on how to expand a project or optimization if they barely know the tools. Yep, pretty much.
Then from the parent node, connect onBody entered.
Okay, so go to the parent node and then put in onBody entered. Yep, there we go.
To emit the hit signal. Back in the
And then hits.emit. Okay.
main script.
Do you have any coding background, or is Godot one of your first coding experiences? So I previously tried coding with JavaScript. I did not like JavaScript. If anything, it confused me because I didn't have a practical example to go off of when I was coding. And I was stuck on arrays specifically. And then I did play with Unity a little bit. Ooh, JavaScript is kind of rough without... Yeah, and that was in a college class setting, and I was not having fun. I was pretty annoyed with it. But I understand, like, the logic and organizing things is super important. That's, like, the main thing I understood from coding. But I'm like, I enjoy coding when I can figure it out. And right now, this class is not helping me figure things out. So I feel like the best way for me to learn at this point is just having making a bunch of projects and just go from there.
Create a timer.
What? We're making a timer? Huh?
Rename it to pipe timer and set the wait time to
What? What?
to emit the hit signal. Back in
Purple fish. I'm the kind of person who thinks a lot about early on optimization, good foundation, etc. So a lot of these tutorials I feel irksome with these tutorials, but they're doing its job, which is to help me, a beginner.
the main script, create a timer.
Okay, main script. And then we add a child node, a specific timer.
Rename it to pipe.
Just a normal old timer. And then this is going to be setting the timer for the pipes and how they appear.
Pipe timer and set the wait time to 1.5 seconds.
The wait time is 1.5 seconds. I don't know why, but I will just accept it.
We won't manually add the pipes to the scene. Instead, we'll create them in the code. So we export the variable and drag over the pipe scene into it so we can access it from the script. We also need to know.
Oh, okay, let's try that. So we're going to export the variable pipe scene at. Okay, back to the voice. See you another time. Good luck coding. Thank you. See ya. Thank you for coming by.
The height of the ground so we can position the pipes correctly. So we measure this in the ready function.
Oh, it's under here. Okay. The ground height equals the ground that get underscore node. We specifically get the sprite 2D. And then from there we get the texture. Okay.
We want the pipes to be generated using the timer, so connect the timeout signal to trigger a generate pipes function.
Okay. So we have to go all the way at the bottom. And then we're going to get the generate. Yeah, on pipe timer. On pipe timer timeout. Was it this one? Yeah, double check it.
So we can position the pipes correctly. So we measure this in the ready function. We want the pipes to be generated using the timer, so connect the timeout signal to trigger a generate pipes function.
Now I understand. Then SLG timeout. There. Generate pipes. I'm assuming I gotta be making my own function next.
Inside that function, we instantiate the pipe scene.
I knew it. I knew it. Once you do this, you establish a new function underneath. Create pipes, and then you establish a variable pipe scene. Oh, pipe underscore scene dot instantiate. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, my bad. Yes. Okay.
In a variable called pipe. Then assign the x coordinate to be at the end of the screen plus a small delay so that the pipe slides in from the right rather than just appearing out of the air. The y coordinate is based on the height of the available vertical space, and a random value is added so that each pipe is at a different height. But this is where the pipe range variable from earlier comes in.
Oh, okay. Let me type that in. I feel myself getting EP, so I might end stream sooner. Because once I'm EP, I am gone. I would be like, oh no. Really? And then pipe dot position dot y equals space out to screen dot underscore size dot y. Is that a minus? Yeah. Minus the ground height. Divide by 2 times Randy range. I'm not so sure what that means, but I will accept it. Minus pipe range. Pipe range. There we go. Let's see how this goes.
And it defines the limits for the random y coordinate value. We also need to connect to the hit signal that the pipes emit when the bird collides with them, and this will trigger the function bird hit, which we'll define shortly.
Okay, so we're gonna do the bird heat. Hello, likable. What's up? Pipe dot hit dot connect. Bird underscore hit. Then add child dot pipe.
Then we add the scene as a child of the main scene and add the pipes to our array to keep track of them.
Okay. Pipes dot append pipe. Pipe hit connect bird underscore hit. Huh. Interesting.
Back in the new game function, I need to make sure to clear the pipes list and also generate a first set of pipes before the timer takes over.
Ooh, we'll put that in as well. Let's see if it's in or not. There's under new game. New game? I mean, that start game function ready. Ah, there it is, new game. And then we need to add in how pipes are generated. So generate underscore pipes. I want to see is. Ah, no! No, come back.
To auto-generate the rest, we will create a bird hit function and pass it for now to remove the error.
To remove the error. Do be like that. And this.
We still need to scroll the pipes though. In the process function, we iterate through the pipes list and update the position of each pipe. Last thing before we can test this out is to actually start the pipe timer, which will be done in the start game function.
In the start game function. Where is start game? There it is. There you go.
Now we can see as the bird moves along, there's pipes being generated and coming in from the right hand side. Notice that the pipes appear in front of the ground. We need to change the draw order so that the ground appears on top.
We're almost there, y'all. Let's see how this goes. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we instantiate that, the pipe scene. Then new games is generate the pipes. This one is new game. Cannot call method instantiate on a null value. Oh. Let's try it again. Nope. Okay. Okay, good to know. Why is it not working? I need to stretch a little bit. Oh, Oh my goodness. Oh. It do be like that, the EVs.
Go into the ground node, select
And pipe start. Process delta game running scroll speed of scroll. And then at the function start game, you want the pipe timer. Pipe timer start. Integer division. Did I spell that wrong? It's never used. If intended. Okay. Question mark. I think at this time, I don't think I can resolve it just yet because my brain is a little bit pooped, not gonna lie. So I think for now, we'll end the stream here. The next stream will be for Flappy Bird. So that'll be focused on establishing the rest of the pipes along with the timer and score. And I want that to have a dedicated stream just because right now I'm a little eepy. But so far, we've done a pretty good job with the Flappy Bird movement. It flaps just like the original game. And we also got the ground scrolling. So I think that's pretty good for a stream. Especially since I'm a bit slower as a coder. So that's pretty good. Thanks for the stream. It was nice to be here and just relax. Yeah, thank you for coming by, Third World. It was nice to relax with you too. Although my brain is like EP time. And honestly, my brain is like, I want to read Apothecary Diaries too. So it'd be like that. But yeah, I think this is a good point to stop at. If you enjoyed your time here, definitely like and subscribe this channel on YouTube. Really appreciate it. We are so close to 500 on YouTube and 1000 on Twitch, so please support me on that. I want to be able to achieve those two by the end of the year, and your support means a lot. And if there's any recommendations on any games that you want me to try recreating in Godot, please let me know. You can let me know on my Discord, or you can let me know in the comments below. And if this stream helps you, definitely let me know, because I want to create content that is beneficial for both you and me. So with that, let me go ahead and share the links to the Discord. So if you are more of an experienced coder, please join Nullptr Live. There are many other coders there that are very excellent at what they do. If you prefer a more beginner environment, let me see here. I have my own Discord. This one is a little bit more casual and more focused on my own content, so be sure to follow me there as well. And yes, you don't have specified invites, but feel free to join either one. Really appreciate it. And let me double check a few things. Let me go on chatting screen actually. BRB. Yeah, thank you for coming by, Tanguris. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and see if there's anyone we could raid. It's been a while since I raided somebody. I mean, I've been gone for a week, so, you know, it'd be like that. If there's any recommendations in the chat, please let me know. That'd be highly appreciated. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and look for someone to raid. Okay. See here, raid channel. Oh, you have one? Feel free to let me know in chat, and I'll see if there's someone that I feel like would be a good match for us. Oh, there's someone working on an MMO game dev? Ooh, okay. There's Melly, Vixilis, Arena Defender Dev Day 13. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's some pretty good game dev streams happening, it seems. Someone's so you recommend Quinny on main. Let me see who they are. Quinny on main. Oh, they're currently playing Warframe. Let me see what they're up to. It's loading for me. That's right. So they're currently playing a mature game. I prefer something that's a little bit more family friendly. But pretty cool that they're playing Warframe. That's an excellent game. But I feel like it's not fitting the family friendly vibe that I'm specifically going for. So that's something to keep in mind. Let me see here. I'm gonna check these two. I'm kind of curious about them. Closed captions, anime, chat games. See, do that. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check over them. Because I know that there are some streamers that are like, oh, this is 18 plus only, and I want to respect those rules. Okay, this one seems pretty cool, Vixilius. Okay, we can go with that. I definitely feel like rating someone new. I think that'd be pretty cool. What about this person? I love person's makeups, very pretty. I want to read their chat rules. That's important to me. Wow, cloud computing? Okay, that's sick. That's very sick. Oh wow, they're very ambitious. Okay. Okay. I'm debating between two people right now. I'm debating between Team Vash, which is a duo team making an MMO, and Vexillus, who is currently, I'm not so sure what kind of game they're making, but yeah, they seem pretty chill. Okay, I'm gonna raid Vexillus. I feel like that'd be pretty good vibes over there. No, let's set up the raid. Alright, we're going to raid Vexillus. Alright, here is the raid message. Alright, so that'll be our little raid message. This will be for Vixillus. They're currently figuring out some things with their game, so let's go hang out with them. Alright. We're gonna start the raid. Alright, let's go everybody. Let's go say hello. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Alright, we're gonna raid in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Be sure to use that message that I just sent. And also, for those who are still here, thank you all so much for supporting me. And with that, I'll see you all this Friday for a date with that. See you later, everybody!